What's going on, everyone? TJ, Fitness The News Reviews, and together with me,
EHP Labs. Pride pre-workout.
Look at this thing, people. Look at it and respect it. Yeah, people, I'm gonna take you through the label of this thing. This is a long-ass label. I'm gonna try and be quick about it, because then I'm gonna share with you my personal experience using this one over the last couple of weeks. And then towards the end of the video, as usual on this channel, I'm gonna give you my final verdict. Who is this one for? Should you give a shit? Let's get right into it. Okay, people, so EHP Labs' first product I review here on the channel, and it is this one, which looks freaking unbelievable. Look at this thing. Seriously, this is one of the most, if not the most, beautiful label design I have seen. And by the way, in reality, it feels even better because there's a texture to this lion here. And this shit just looks amazing, amazing. So this company out of Australia, I think, they're new to the US market, or I think they're new to the US market. They have this one, they have Oxy Shred, I think, that's the name of their fat burner, super popular. And then I think they have a lot of other products, maybe a protein or something like that. But anyway, people, this thing is their new pre-workout that just came out. Fully transparent label, and they're putting a lot of effort behind this one. And like I mentioned, this, honestly, listen, I think you should have one of these just to have it on the shelf. This is a work of freaking art, and just to feel it, and you know, the ability to say to your grandkids, hey, grandpa, you know grandpa, when he was young, this is the type of shit he was playing with. Yeah, grandpa used to be cool. Anyway, people, let's get into this thing. So this is, the claim here is king of pre-workout. That is a big ass claim, obviously. But yeah, and then they say focus, pump, energy, recovery. Yeah, okay. So as far as the label, yeah, I'm gonna take you through the label. You're gonna see, this is not a steam junkie, DMHA, DMAA, alpha yohimbin, you know, heart rate going up craziness. This is a EDP on label. Labels are just fucking labels, but this is an EDP on label, everyday pre-workout. Let's get into this. You have 1 scoop and 2 scoops. For the 2 scoops, you have 20 servings. We're the 2 scoops channel here. First thing you're gonna recognize is that there's no beta-alanine here, so you're not gonna get the tingling from the beta-alanine. Now, here on the channel, we like the tingling. Yeah, there's lactic acid buffering and endurance benefits to beta-alanine on label, on paper. We just like the freaking tingling. It adds to the experience. I just love the tingling. If some of you don't like tingling, one, you're not a friend of this channel. And second, you're gonna like this one because it doesn't have it. Personally, the way that I tried this one, and I'm gonna talk about it, I tried it half of the times with adding beta-alanine. Just aside, beta-alanine is super freaking cheap. And then half of the time just clean, to see how you people that don't like beta-alanine will actually feel. Anyway, on 2 scoops, you have 20 grams, 18 grams, sorry, 17.9 grams. Then let me take you through this. On pumps, you have L-citrulline at 5 grams, which is a good amount of L-citrulline. Nitrosigine at 1.5 gram, good amount of nitrosigine. And then you have beta-9 hydrous at 1 gram. So a bit on the lower amount of beta-9 hydrous, but altogether, that's a solid pump formula. And I have a very good experience in the combination of nitrosigine and L-citrulline. Okay, then they have like this, literally 5 grams of an EAA blend that looks like an EAA formula. EAA, BCAA, intra-workout, post-workout formula. So that's probably that's the recovery piece here. Now it's an interesting choice. There's some pre-workouts, some of them very high-end, that actually have a full blend of EAA and BCAA in their formula to help with muscle protein synthesis and recovery. Now it sort of makes sense, don't get me wrong, it sort of makes sense. If you believe in the science of EAA, BCAA, and you have good experience with EAA, BCAA, why not put it in a pre-workout? Because you're actually gonna break muscle during your workout, you actually wanna build muscle after your workout, so start the recovery during the workout. Some of us will say though that because I buy the pre-workout, I want to pay for the shit that gets me going in the gym, which is sort of the steam junkie approach to life. So why put it here? Just replace this shit with 3.2 grams of beta-alanine and give us some tingling. But anyway, it's not a stupid choice, it's just unique. Anyway, at least they're trying to do something different. Let's say that. Then they have this, what they call phenterphine. Like caffeine, but phenterphine. 5-stage energy release. That's quite a name. And they have 550 milligrams of that thing. Now, this thing, just to keep short, you see this? There's on the label, they have this thing that shows that when you take caffeine anhydrous, the half-life is about 40 minutes. So, you know, it hits and then it starts to fade away. That's why you get sometimes the crash from just caffeine anhydrous. What they want to say is that their phentophene thing is actually creating this prolonged effect. So instead of getting hit really hard, getting hit and then crashing, this is supposed to last for a long time. So they put in 5 different types of stimulants or caffeine in order to prolong the effect. Cool approach. Listen, cool approach, nice looking graph. Cool approach. I like it that it's not just another pre-workout with 300 milligrams of caffeine. We're going to talk about the experience because this is what matters. But I like the approach. This shit looks nice and it's an innovative approach, at least different approach. Listen, we had enough of the same. Okay, so these 5 types of caffeine here, or 5 types of stimulants. You have 200 milligrams of anhydrous, you have 100 milligrams of Infinergy, you have green coffee extract at 50, Innovati at 50, yerba mate at 50, and Synephrine at 30 milligrams yield, 100 milligrams on label. Anyway, listen, that's cool. That is actually cool. Like I said, I like the fact that they're trying to be different. And then on the super nootropic focus blend, they have 1.6 grams. You have 1 gram of L-tyrosine, that's cool for focus. Taurine, 500 milligrams, that's not a lot. Actually, it's a cheap ingredient also. I would throw here another 2 grams just for fun. Serenade, which is actually, it's the first time I think I see it on this thing. It's supposed, I read a bit about it. It's a trademarked version of a ingredient that's supposed to help your brain membranes, or memory cell membranes actually. Okay, and then they have theobromine at 50 milligrams. Not a lot, but it's a good ingredient to add for focus and some mood elevation. Anyway, people, listen, here's the bottom line. No beta-alanine, no alpha-yo, no DM anything. This is obviously an EDP everyday pre-workout. This is not supposed to blow your head off. Like the innovative approach. I just like it. I just like it. What can I say? Listen, people, labels are just fucking labels. Yeah, you never know. You never know. This is a pre-workout. This is not, I mean, even though it has an EHP blend, which there's no way you're going to feel, right? This is a pre-workout. You're supposed to feel it. So let's get into the experience. Listen, as far as the flavors, they have 3 flavors. I actually tried all 3. They're all good. Yeah. Look at this lion. They're all good. The apple one is good. This one is good. Anyway, they're good. It's fucking flavors. Who cares? It's a pre-workout. You take it for 1 second, you're supposed to train like this chart says for like whatever, I don't know what, 3-4 hours, right? There you go. Okay, let's get into the actual experience. So, like I said, I tried this both with beta-alanine. I just added beta-alanine, it's cheap, and then without beta-alanine. Does this deliver on the promise or whatever you think the promise is? So let me tell you what you should expect from this one. Let me start with the easy part. I really like the pumps. Really freaking like the pumps. The pumps are solid. Then as far as the actual energy experience, so this is definitely an EDP. This is not a steam junkie experience. If you're expecting to take this and start running like crazy with some sort of craziness sense of urgency, this is not the thing. This hits you relatively fast, by the way. It actually comes in relatively fast and it stays consistent for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Solid, consistent energy. Nothing crazy, just solid, consistent energy. Solid, consistent focus. You're gonna be focused on what you're doing. Good energy, good focus. With the beta-alanine tingling, for me personally, it feels much better, but that's just because I like the tingling, right? And if you don't like the tingling, I don't like you. But with the tingling, I really like the experience. 2 hours. But what's really interesting is that it's sort of, you're out of workout mode, I want to say, after like an hour and a half. But the energy does stay there for probably a good hour and a half, 2 hours later. But it's not workout energy. It's sort of more of a nootropic energy, I want to say, right? So it's not, you're going to be done with your workout after an hour and a half. But the energy just does stay with you. Good energy, good focus, almost like a mild nootropic for an hour and a half after that. That's what I felt with this one. No craziness, mood elevation, definitely not crazy energy. This is an EDP, everyday pre-workout, solid energy, solid focus, very good pumps. And then, like I said, an hour and a half workout ready, hour and a half sort of mild nootropic. So this is what this thing does. It looks freaking amazing. Really nice approach to the formula. These guys really put an effort into it. This is what this thing does, plus looking like this. Yeah, people. Okay, listen, people, as far as where you can find it, if this use case actually fits what you're trying to achieve, I'm going to link below to the page on Fitness Deal News where we find the latest deals from all over the web so you can save money. We don't sell anything. We just help you save. Listen, people. If this review was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Look at this thing. Subscribe to the channel to see more reviews like this, because this is what we do here. We give you our unbiased, unsponsored freaking opinion.